And we're back to another episode of Helmet to Helmet. We are already at week number 10. And 10, man. 10 digits. Numero 10.
It's double digits. Very fun.
Crazy. Time's going by super fast. And, it's going to be soon enough. We're going to be Super Bowl time. I mean, we're already in November. Pretty much halfway in there. But
yeah, I think there's 14 weeks of the regular season, so five games left. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Including 10.
It's probably over for me. I don't care at this point. I'm fighting for 9th and 8th, so I'm not.
Hey man, if you win every game from here on out, you got this, baby.
Yeah, but I have to. There's certain people that have to lose every single game.
You can make history, and you never know that, my friend.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, man. Anything can happen. This is fantasy football for a reason, and fantasies are created.
Mm-hmm.
But that being said, we are doing something different for this episode and continue this on for the next, I'd say forever. We are changing the formula of our shows. We are not doing this simple. I'm sorry. We're not doing the simple. This person versus that person anymore. It's just getting boring. Stale. I don't like it anymore. I know other people kind of is bored of it too because it's the same thing every single week. Like, Commissioner Hulk versus, Mr. Ricky Bobby. Oh, we've seen that before. Well, let's look at his players. Oh, I think this player's going to do good. That player's going to do good. I'm tired of it. I'm sure you're tired of it.
Yeah, for sure.
We're going to change it up for the better.
Picking the same players all every week, and yeah.
Yeah, we're going to still talk a little bit about our league, and we're going to talk about NFL, which is more exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Which I've seen with whenever we talk on the show, it's always more like we get more into the show whenever we're talking about this team versus that team, why this team is better, why this player is better, stuff like that. Just when we get off topic, and that's when it's more fun.
Like the Bucks last week, we would have been so wrong about that game. Everyone would have been so wrong about that game, even the professionals in the NFL, bro.
Yeah.
No one would have expected that.
I saw whenever they were at the beginning, they were like, "Oh, who's your pick for the game?" It was straight at Bucks all around the board.
Dude, I saw that. Like everyone picked the Bucks. I was like, damn, like Antonio Brown making a big difference or something. And nah, man. I heard Evans didn't catch a catch like the whole half or something like that. They had it covered.
Exactly, and they had their player AB, but I've heard that he might get less catches or not as much action this year. But I still have him as a handcuff for Godwin, so I'll keep him on my bench. If you guys have him on your bench, keep him. Because he could blow up at any time, and Tom Brady's gonna feed him the ball no matter what Bruce Arians says.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, let's get on to with the show. So quickly with our matchups this week, we have myself going against my brother El Sakari de LA. Pretty even matchup.
This is brother rivalry game.
I do have the slight advantage with this one. But Manolo's kind of hurting right now because I heard that McCaffrey fucked up his shoulder the last game, even though he performed so well. Maybe they used him too much. I don't think they should have. I don't know. The Panthers, they just utilize their running backs too fucking hard, man.
Yeah, man. This guy just came off an injury, and he was literally playing 80% of their snaps.
Yeah, and especially with Teddy Bridgewater, he's the king of short passes, and he's gonna pass it off to McCaffrey or Davis.
And runs too. Did you see him fly last week? Oh
yeah.
My God. For that first down, that was crazy.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, that's for that matchup. We have Christian's team going against El Legal, which is favored for Uli on that one. Christian's team is also kind of hurting a little bit, not with injuries, well, except for David Montgomery. Calvin. You know what? He is hurting. He's having to play players that hasn't played before. He picked up Jerry Jeudy, pretty good pickup. They played really well last week. But with the guy, he has Michael Thomas back. He has Miles Sanders, who's supposedly practicing again, and Kenny Galladay. I think he's coming back again this week. So I think Willie has this game in the bag. Easy win for him, and probably get out of ninth after this. But you never know. Christian's team always comes up with some bullshit, which props to him, even though he doesn't try that much. But
I saw him picking up players and stuff. I was like, yes, finally.
Yeah, he was asking me.
He's trying, yay.
He was asking me last night. He was like, hey, can you help me with all this? Like, I'm doing understand. I'm like, dude, you have the most power out of all of us. You could get anybody you want, anybody.
Yep.
And he did. He got whatever he wanted. We have a Paisano going against Your Hurst Nightmare. Another close matchup. We have the up and coming Robert. Trying to get back into the top 6, and we have a Paisano who's like holding up the lead. But I'll just say El Paisano, man, his key players, they better hold up for the rest of the season because that's what's keeping him intact. Because if Cook and Davante Adams are out, like that's 70 points, 80 points every single week that they're producing combined. I'm not sure if it's sustainable, but hopefully it is for him. And if he wins, great, man. He got 2 hell of a players. As for Your Hurst Nightmare, you have stud quarterback. I called it last week whenever I said Josh Allen was gonna be a stud and play off. Dude, oh my God, the amount of plays that he did last week. He got 415 passing yards, 3 passing touchdowns, 14 rushing yards, and like a rushing touchdown. Like, damn, man. He went off against the Seahawks. And props called that. And, it's going to be whoever, I'd say the decision factor is going to be what Adams can do at Jacksonville. Should be easy. And Cook, it's going against
Cook goes off regardless, bro.
Yeah, regardless. Yeah, exactly. Hopefully they're healthy for him, but yeah, we'll see about that.
Maybe he'll get injured. That's a maybe, though. That's the only down part. You just gotta hope he doesn't push himself too much. So Yeah.
We have the boys are back in town going against Mr. Ricky Bobby. Another close point lead matchup. Oh, are you in a winning streak?
Nah, Robert made me lose that winning streak. I was in the 4 or 5 winning streak.
Yeah.
And then Robert just like destroyed me yesterday. Well, may I say Tom Brady destroyed me last week. He scored for like 5 points. I was like, dude.
Exactly.
You really didn't score a touchdown the whole game?
Yeah.
But yeah.
But evenly matched up these 2 guys. I still like Tom Brady, even though he had a bad game. He's going to come back. He's going to have a revenge game going against. He has to. It's a divisional game right here, Carolina. And we have Lamar Jackson going against New England. I don't know. I don't feel like I like Lamar this year. Last year he was amazing. This year he's I think he's underperforming. Maybe it's the Madden curse or something. Mm-hmm. But Ricky Bobby has what's his name? DeAndre Hopkins. He also has Will Fuller, Melvin Gordon, who's also sharing passes with Philip Lindsay. And, the boys back in town has Derrick Henry, stud, running back, Adam Thielen, did you pick up you picked up Duke Johnson. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to because of David Johnson.
Hey, for some reason he's predicted to get more points than even David Johnson. Like David Johnson has never been predicted to get 17 points.
Yeah, for sure.
He's usually like a 14, 15, 13 kind of guy.
Yep. Yeah. Well, pretty even. Could go either way. So good luck to the both of you on that. And last we have El Mancho de 956 going against Mr. Azteca, Mr. Omar. And both are predicted to score pretty low. See what's up with that. I think they haven't set up their lineups, that's why. But, normally...
He has Patrick Mahomes without a game, so he has to look for a new quarterback. I don't see it. Oh, yeah, he has Tua Tagovailoa.
Yeah, Tua Tagovailoa. I like it. Going against Chargers.
He's a pretty good player. He's not great, but he's pretty good. He's going against that weak Chargers defense, so he should.
Omar, if you're watching this, I would highly suggest, Derek Carr. He's minimum two touchdowns, but if you want to risk it for Tua, go ahead, man. You do you. Don't let me decide on your players.
Hey, man, I was thinking about picking up Teddy Bridgewater. I'm not gonna lie, that dude's pretty good too.
Yeah.
But I don't like his matchup for this week, so that's the only reason I haven't picked him up.
Yeah, for sure. And yeah, I think that finishes up the league's matchups. And should probably do that hot chip challenge. Well, the hot salsa, right?
Go for it.
So I have to do 2 bets because I lost last week, and I bet that Mr. Ricky Bobby was going to win, and you let me down.
I did 3 bets last week, but I don't know what bets I made. I forgot. So I got to go back and look at the video, see what bets I made, and then look back at the matchups and see who won.
Got some chips that I'm gonna use it for. I'm gonna put some on. I don't know how much to put on there. It is really hot.
You used the chicken nugget. Why didn't you use the chicken nugget this time?
I didn't have time to go to McDonald's. We're recording this early, and I also ate McDonald's this morning. I had McDonald's breakfast this morning, and then I was like, "Fuck, I don't want to eat McDonald's twice in a row." So
yeah,
this is fine. Chips and salsa. Like, what's better combo? So I'm not look, so you can see. Yeah, so if you don't know about this salsa, it's made, if you guys watch the last Hot Ones, it is the last dab, the hottest hot sauce on the show. Made with 3 spicy peppers. And yeah, way hotter than a jalapeno. I'm sure this sauce is better, like more hot than this, but this is like the ones like, that are made with like fresh ingredients.
Please check out Hot Ones. They're pretty cool YouTube.
Smells pretty good though. Doesn't smell spicy, but it is spicy.
That salsa in there. Mm-hmm. There you go, baby. I was hearing you speaking about breakfast. I was still having mine. I had my little egg whites and my. You want to see some gross? Look at that. That's all veggies.
Oh my god.
Fucking hot.
I have to do 2 of these? Oh.
Do it. You can do it.
Oh.
Go. Hurry up. Don't you want a taste of the glory, Dario? See what it tastes
like. It's on there.
I gotta do another one. That was a little bit.
That was not a little bit.
All right, so let's do the fun part about this before your hot spice goes away.
You lead us off.
Let's talk about the matchups of the week for this week, man. One of my favorite matchups of this week is, of course, going to be the Buffalo Bills going against the Carolina Panthers, the Arizona Cardinals. Like, dude, that's just an insane game happening right there. Both playoff material teams right there. For sure, we're gonna see them in the playoffs. Maybe it's the next Super Bowl. You never know. Oh wait, no, they can be the. Oh yeah, they can be. Yeah, go for it. But it's gonna be hard going up against that Steelers right there. Yeah. For the Bills, we got Mr. Stephon Diggs. Stephon Diggs is an awesome player. We all know that. And also to help him out in the field, we got Cole Beasley, who has just been from wide receiver 3 to wide receiver 2, baby. Like, he's just been improving. Like, this is not the same Cole Beasley we saw with the Cowboys. Like, this is like a complete different. He was not WR4 or 3. This guy is WR2 and 1 material right now. Like, he'll be even better next year. So I don't know. Maybe he'll be traded. Maybe he'll stay there. But yeah, you need a napkin there, bro.
I don't know. I think it gets worse with age. It's about that like last year.
Also, we can't forget about Josh Allen. Josh Allen, of course, has been a beast this whole season, except these past few weeks, of course. Let me check on my boy Josh Allen right here real quick. He started off real strong, but then he started decreasing. Last week, he had an awesome game against the Seattle Seahawks. Of course, who wouldn't? Their defense is just horrible with the passing. But yeah, man, we'll see how they do against the Arizona Cardinals. But yeah, man, Josh Allen has been consistent. 28, 35, 33, 26, 19, 16, 17, 14, 36. Those are his points of forever. You mute yourself. He's fucking dying. Bro, I have like 3 habaneros already, and then I don't know about these other 3. It might be 6 or 5 or 4.
Sponsored by Red Bull.
That's gonna be horrible. Oh, there you go. You didn't bring any milk?
No, my dumbass can't even drink milk. I'm lactose intolerant.
Oh my god. How about almond milk?
I don't know if I like it, but I might try it.
And it's thicker too. Oh yeah, for sure that will make the job. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some almond milk. It's not good with cereal. Hell no.
Yeah.
But by itself, yeah.
I think it's okay. Maybe he's overacting, but man.
Damn.
You definitely gotta try it. So it's a rush.
Not just Josh Allen here, but I'm still going. It's
Go ahead.
Your turn with the Cardinals right now. Get ready, baby. Not just Josh Allen, but we also got this new star from up above that just showed up, Mr. Zach Moss. Zach Moss is like, that dude has been tearing it up. He's for sure going to replace David Singletary. And yeah, those are the star players of the week for the Buffalo Bills. What do you got to say about their opponents, the Arizona?
Let me see. Oh, well, the odds are heavily stacked against Buffalo. Arizona is definitely like the favorite in this. It's definitely gonna be a high scoring game. Anytime it's like It's definitely going to be exciting for this one. But hold on, let me look at their stats. Oh my god, this is so hot.
Hottest thing experience you ever had, or you've had?
Yeah, this is the hottest.
Damn. Hey man, you gotta mail me with some of that sauce. Hey, that's what I want for Christmas. All right.
Yeah.
I went to Bass Pro Shop to go check out their hot sauces because I got a hot sauce from there one day. They were like promoting it or something because it's not there anymore. I was like, what? But I don't know, maybe the season or something. But yeah, I was trying to look for it for sure. Next time I see it, I'm gonna buy a buttload of them, and yeah, just save them. And but yeah, it's called Ass Blaster or something like that.
Yeah,
dude, it's I'm telling you, man, it's hot. I'm gonna buy a bunch of them and like give one to you, and maybe you order one of yours unless you buy me one. You buy me.
As for the Cardinals, I mean they're ranked 6th for points per game, and then the Buffalo Bills for 14th, for scoring. So that's probably due to like Josh Allen underperforming the last, I want to say 5 weeks, because he hasn't been performing as well. Still winning games, but yeah, oh, jeez. As for who has more yards per game, that's definitely going to the Arizona Cardinals. They are also ranked 3rd in yards per game, ranking in about 429 yards. As for passing yards per game, that's strange. It's going to go for the Buffalo Bills on that one. Oh god, it's so fucking hot. Woo! But I can't talk. Take a moment. But yeah, easy matchup for the Arizona Cardinals. I think if I were bet on one team, it's going to be the Cardinals on that one. What are the games you want to talk about?
Of course, man. The rematch of, I think it was the NFC Championship, the Rams and the Seahawks, man.
Ooh,
that's gonna be a good matchup right there. Especially, I had picked up Jared Goff because I mean every quarterback that goes against the Seattle Seahawks gets hella points. So yeah. For sure. But I mean, I just couldn't drop Tom Brady, man. He's going to be my rock for playoffs, He has very good matchups the last 4 weeks. So that's the only reason I don't want to drop him. I'll just take the L 5 for 6 or 5th, whatever. But yeah, for sure. It's going to be a good matchup. Robert Woods, man, he's been a monster this whole year.
Bobby Trees, man.
Way better than last year, of course. And yeah, for sure he's gonna blow out that game. Also, we can't forget about Cooper Kupp and their other running backs, their duo running backs, may I say, Henderson and Malcolm Brown.
Yeah.
And who else am I missing? Oh, their tight end, man, Higbee.
Yeah, well,
that dude's good.
I prefer Jared Everett over Higbee.
A lot of people do, but I don't know, man. I think it's all hype with Everett. You only see him have one good game a season. Like last season, he only had like one good game, I think. And yeah, man.
Yeah, but he always ends up in the end zone, man. I don't know. That's just, in my opinion. Yeah, you can run those yards, but in the end, whoever scores the touchdowns is the man. And that's Gerald Everett.
All right, well, we'll see for this week. We'll see. But for the Seahawks, man, you can't forget, you can't diss Mr. Russell Wilson, who's like the main reason why the Seattle Seahawks have a good record right now. Because man, this guy can do it all. He could run, he could pass, he could go out for the pass and catch it. You know,
Surprisingly, he has a 71% completion passer rating, which is pretty low for Russell Wilson. If you compare him to Jared Goff, better passer rating than Jared Goff. He has way more touchdowns than Jared Goff, 28 to 13, but he does have 2 more interceptions than Jared Goff. So, and that's been happening a lot lately with Russell Wilson. I think last game he threw like 3.
Yeah, man. Those interceptions hurt a lot. They lose games, and
especially whenever you're in the end zone, in the red zone right there. You can't forfeit the ball to the other team right when you're about to score. But yeah, dude,
yeah.
and then
you can't forget Lockett and DK Metcalf.
Dude, I'd say Metcalf is way better than Lockett. He's way more consistent. He's getting, I think, more opportunities than Lockett.
He'll be better, but right now I think Lockett is at his prime.
Yeah.
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 Lockett's been doing pretty good this year. He's been doing better than last year.
What's it? The Rams cornerback. What's his name? Jalen Ramsey. Is he back?
Yeah, the actor.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cowboys
against the Cowboys game. Yeah. He's definitely gonna be, if he's back, he's definitely gonna be covering Metcalf on that. Because, I mean, who do you pick? Who do you cover, man? It's like either one or the other, and they're both gonna do well.
Yep.
But yeah.
Next game, you can't forget about the Dolphins, bro. The Dolphins have been doing outstanding this year. I don't know what's going on with them, bro. Like, they're 5-3 going up against the Chargers, who are 2-6.
I think they're either they're leading their division, or if not, they're in second place. Like, we're gonna see Dolphins in the playoffs.
We're
gonna see Dolphins in the fucking playoffs.
I think the Bills are above them.
Yeah,
Bills and Dolphins, but I don't know, man. The Bills might lose against the Cardinals this week, so the Dolphins, if they win against the Chargers, they could take the lead right here. And the Chargers ain't no joke. They're just like, I'd say, like the Falcons. They're a team that scores a lot, has a lot of talent on the team, on the offensive side. Sadly, their defensive side is pretty trashy, but for sure, it's going to be a good game. I feel it's going to be a good game, this game.
If we go back to like the topic of Tua, and Omar having him on his team, I don't know, man. It's a high risk, high reward kind of decision that you're doing, Omar, because at any moment, if they see that Tua Tagovailoa is not performing at his peak, that he is, that they want him to play as, if he's throwing like 3 interceptions in a game, they're gonna take his ass out.
Yeah, and put in.
They're gonna put the guy who's pretty much put him in second place in their division, who is no other than Ryan Fitzmagic. I still think that they shouldn't have switched it out. They should just keep Ryan for the rest of the season. See if
wait for him to get injured. Wait for him to messed up. Something. Rona, you never know, bro. But don't piss him off, because right now he's he's not happy.
yeah. But yeah. Just keep an eye on that. Maybe, like I said, Derek Carr, solid play pick. But yeah, maybe that's just the Raider fan in me. I love the Cowboys too, but for my AFC, it's got to be go Raiders, man.
Well, we can't forget about tomorrow's game.
Yeah, definitely. We'll get to it. But Justin Herbert is going to be playing fun. It's this is like who at one point did this become like a good game to watch? The Chargers versus the Dolphins.
Mm-hmm.
How things have changed over the years, and this is high key one of the best games that it's going to be. Keenan Allen is always like amazing, and then Devonta Parker, he's I have him on my league, and still kind of iffy. I mean, with Fitzpatrick, he's amazing. With Tua, it's hit or miss. Like he was Tua's first touchdown pass, catcher, but I mean, he could go to anybody. But yeah, oh yeah, for Thursday Night Football, and that one's gonna be a doozy, man. We have the Colts versus the Titans, who the favorite for betting wise is gonna be Tennessee on this one. Ooh. It's gonna be such a good game. Hold on, let me see.
Game, bro.
Get we have the legend Phillip Rivers going against Tannehill. Both like pretty similar quarterbacks. Pretty much even. Phillip Rivers. He doesn't throw that many touchdowns. He's only had like 10 this season, which is crazy. And then Tannehill's like 19, which is pretty average. But what I see for like the Colts and then Titans, I mean, Phillip Rivers has like 3 interceptions. Tannehill has like 3, and then like the Colts are the king of interceptions in this. Could they like pressure Tannehill to like fuck up and then throw like one or two interceptions, maybe a pick 6?
Yeah, for sure. He's gonna have an interception or 2, 1 for sure. But yeah, for sure, it's good. It's gonna happen. They're a good defense. I recently dropped them, so whoever wants to pick them up, yeah, you can go for it. But they are facing pretty hard defenses these next few weeks, so yeah. That's the reason I dropped them.
But as for like their offense, who has a better offense, that's Titans on that,
For sure, better receivers,
dude.
By far.
Did you see that catch from AJ Brown?
Oh yeah,
dude. Oh my god.
Man. Oh, that's my dog. That's my dog.
That was fucking amazing. Like,
I do not regret waiting for him.
No, definitely do not. Ooh, what significant aspects do they have?
Corey Davis, Humphreys, Henry.
Yep. Titans do have a higher, get more yards per game on average. They get, but the Colts have more passing yards per game, which is weird because Phillip Rivers barely gets scores or anything. But I mean, it's not relevant. But,
well, he has pretty good tight ends, to be honest.
Oh yeah, he has
Doyle and what's his name?
Mo Alley Cox.
Yeah.
Oh, he also has Trey Burton from the Bears from last year.
Oh yeah.
And I think
they're stacked on the tight ends.
Doyle was more like a blocking tight end. I think Mo Alley Cox has been the person who's kept the most touchdowns from Phillip Rivers.
Mm-hmm.
And then Mo Alley Cox has been kind of questionable every single week. So who's going to replace him? Trey Burton. He's definitely performing way better than what he did with the Bears. I know because I had him. I fucking hated his performances with the Bears. Maybe because they didn't throw it to him. They just depending on the run game. But this one, Phillip Rivers does love his tight ends. And yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, with sacks, Colts overpower the Titans. You're gonna see, I won't say like 3 or 5 sacks from the Colts, sacking Tannehill, and possibly, like I said, they're ranked first in interceptions. They have 11, and Titans have 8, ranked 7th. Maybe.
Last game I kind of wanted to talk about was surprise. I know they haven't been doing so good, the Minnesota Vikings, but
oh yeah, Monday night.
It's Monday Night Football going against their rival, the Chicago Bears.
The
Bears. Who still have the Bears defense is a monster, starting with Khalil Mack, and yeah, man, the Bears are just super powerhouse of their division, probably. The Packers, man, I can't forget about the Packers, but yeah, they're for sure going to the playoffs. The Bears. Vikings are trying to sneak in there, so they're for sure going to try to get a win here. And yeah, man, they need those dubs. So I feel like this is going to be a really key game of the week and really good rivalry weekend.
This is a battle of like 2 sucky quarterbacks.
Yeah, man. Basically, I take Nick Foles any day over Kirk Cousins.
So if you look at compare them both, Kirk Cousins has a 65% completion rating, and then we have Nick Foles who has like 65. So pretty even, very even. But Kirk Cousins has 5 more touchdowns, 15 to 10, and as for interceptions, these are both. They're definitely gonna give the ball to their team with an interception. Kirk Cousins having 10, and Nick Foles having 7 this season. As for
you see 2
running backs, it's obvious it's gonna be Dalvin Cook.
Mm-hmm. I think Montgomery's injured right now. He has something wrong with him.
Yeah. They're hurting on running backs.
Cohen's in IR, so
yeah,
all they're left with is their 3rd and 4th string running back. Their 3rd string and their practice squad running back, may I say?
Yeah. Ooh, and then we're gonna have Adam Thielen and Justin Jefferson, but I don't know. Bears defense aren't gonna be easy for wide receivers. Probably for Dalvin Cook's gonna have a good day.
Allen Robinson, man, you can't forget about Allen Robinson.
Him too.
You good there? You still spicy?
Yeah, I am, man.
Hey, what up with those guys behind you? Who are they?
Oh man, it's Death Row, man. We got.
Is that? I thought it was what's it called? Snoop Dogg and Tupac.
It is Snoop Dogg, Tupac, and above me is Dr. Dre.
For real?
And then behind me, Suge Knight, but fuck Suge Knight. Conspiracy, he killed Tupac. But yeah, this is a famous album cover. But yeah, I'm wearing black, so I was like, oh shit, I look like I'm on death row.
But
yeah.
So you killed Tupac, you motherfucker.
No. No. But yeah, got some legends behind me. Oh, but like, let's see. As for points per game, definitely Vikings are outscoring most of their opponents. They're ranked 12th. As for Chicago Bears, they're ranked 29th in points per game. Definitely, Minnesota Vikings are getting more yards per game on average. And as for the Bears, they're really just dependent on Allen Robinson to get their yards. They have their other players, but without Allen Robinson, they're just pretty shitty team. I mean, they're already a shitty team as is. As for rushing yards per game, the Vikings are ranked third in rushing yards per game. Like compared to, the Chicago Bears are like last in rushing yards. So you're gonna see, Dalvin Cook just like mow down the field, and then running down there. On average, Vikings have more time of possession, but Bears have way more sacks. But I think the Vikings are going to win this game easy.
Yeah, you think so?
Oh yeah, if I were to put money on it, it'd be the Vikings.
Bro, I'd say the same thing. But the Bears always supposed to pull like some bull, man. Like the Bears, if they were a fantasy team, they remind me of Christian's team, man. Like, I don't know how, but they're in the playoffs and they're winning and losing to. They're not good. They're not bad. They're just, I don't know, man. Somehow they win.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. They've had pretty close games, but they've come back from them. And yeah, man. I'm just saying, I'm surprised they're 5-3.
Yep. Exactly. Is there any other games you want to look at? We got a little bit of time.
Let's focus on the least of the beast. The NFC East. We got the Eagles and the Giants going up against each other. I think, are the Giants in second or third in that division? I don't know. It's pretty close. I think Giants have a win and the Eagles have 3 wins.
I can check that real quick.
Yeah.
But yeah, go on.
Yeah, the Eagles for sure have 3 wins and a tie. But yeah, man, we got Shepard just showing off, coming back, making the greatest comeback ever. Let me look at his points right here. His first game back, he came back and he scored 17.9 points against the Philadelphia Eagles, who they're playing this week. So he scored basically 18 points his first week coming back off an injury. And we always see when players come back off an injury, like, they never perform good. Like, unless they're Christian McCaffrey. But like, yeah, man, like, this guy came back and he came back good. Going up against the Philadelphia Eagles, whose defense against wide receivers is ranked 19th 19th hardest. So yeah. So good. And then they went up against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and who are number 22. So it was pretty harder game for him. So he got 15.40. And then the Washington, who are like the best against wide receivers, he still happened to score 11.70 points in fantasy. So yeah, man. So that's not his fault. He's going up against hard defenses, but the rest of his season looks amazing. Like, you just see pure green and pure white. One red left against Baltimore in week 16, but that's it. But everything else is heaven, man. So yeah, for sure, a lot of good things gonna happen with Sterling Shepard, and yeah, man, he's gonna have another 18-point game, I believe, against the Philadelphia Eagles. Maybe better.
Yeah. Back to your question on what's the ranking for the NFC East. And first we have the Philadelphia Eagles. Next we have Washington Football Team, and then we have the Dallas Cowboys, and then the New York Giants.
But I mean, it's still anyone's game.
It is, because Washington, Cowboys, and Giants all have two winning games. So
And also, like, you gotta also remember that all that matters is division games.
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly.
if they have a like better record, it does not matter. It matters what team beats their opponents from their division the most.
What's it called?
So that's
I
one,
don't,
two,
I don't know.
three, 4, 5, 6 games. Who has a better record out of those 6 games that they have with their opponents? And that's gonna be it.
What's it called? There was a stat line that I saw on the internet, and it said the Philadelphia Eagles have a better chance of making it to the playoffs than the Pittsburgh Steelers.
What?
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know how the math works out on that, but that's the stat line.
They're the only team that's undefeated left in the league. How is that possible?
I don't know. From what I'm looking at, the Pittsburgh Steelers have like only two divisional games. And who else would they play? I don't know. I guess I'm not sure if they play the Ravens.
They lost against the. Did they lose against Baltimore?
No, they're undefeated.
They're undefeated.
They're 2-0 in their division.
Baltimore, yeah.
I don't know how many divisional games are for each team.
6.
Shit. Yeah. So I don't know who else they're gonna play. But Ravens are in the hunt, and I think the Cleveland Browns are out. So I think the
Cleveland Browns still have a chance, man.
You think
if they get canceled the league and they allow 8 teams?
True.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm still true.
But I also doubt. My bad. My stuttering kicked in right there. But I also doubt that that they'll cancel the league. You know, I doubt it. But because I mean, it's gonna hurt fantasy. It's gonna hurt a lot of things, and it's just too much money, too much bullshit to be going through. I just don't believe it's gonna happen. You know.
Yeah. If we go back to the Philadelphia Eagles and the Giants game, and we compare the two quarterbacks, you know, Danny Dimes had a pretty good game last week. I think he had his highest completion rate, passing. I don't know what the proper name is. Somebody can please correct me, but his completion rating, I think it was around 90 something last week when he played against Washington. But you know, if you look at Carson Wentz, his completion rating is pretty bad. It's like 58%. So like half the balls he's not even throwing it at his players are just missing. And I think he leads he has 12 interceptions. I think he's leading the league in interceptions thrown. But yeah. You know, I mean, Danny Dimes is also kind of behind him too in the interceptions too. He has like 9 this year. You know, their touchdowns have just not been. These two, especially for Carson Wentz, he's also been relying on his running backs with Miles Sanders, who's been practicing this week, so he should be back. And but Travis Fulgham, that dude, solid player, man. And I think there's another wide receiver coming back. I think it's Alshon Jeffrey. I think he's coming back.
Oh, for real?
I think so. Or if not, I'm pretty sure it's Alshon Jeffrey. So they'll. If I were to put money on this, it's probably gonna be the Eagles.
Yeah, for sure, the Eagles. But I mean, you never know. The Giants might want to.
Dude, if the Giants win this, I think they could go first place. What the fuck is this division, man?
Hey man, shit happens.
Come on, Cowboys. Come on, you can do this.
Nah, I think it's over for the Cowboys. I don't even know why they'll even try. Just take it easy. Wait for next year. Just take your L's. Try to get that Clemson quarterback.
Or, like I said, Ohio, get Justin Fields.
Yeah. Same.
Both are solid players. So, but was it Trevor Lawrence? He doesn't want to go to like the Jets. He's probably going to go to the Jets. But like, I don't know if he could pull off an Eli Manning because his situation was different from what I understand. Because I read the biography of Drew Brees like when I was in high school, and because Drew Brees got drafted in the same draft as a lot of players like Ben Roethlisberger, Eli Manning, and who was another big one? But anyway, Eli Manning, I think it was number 1. He got drafted to the Chargers, and he was like, "Yeah, I don't want to play for the Chargers." Like, and the Giants really wanted him, so I think they traded ahead because he got drafted to the Chargers, but they had some negotiations. But I'm not sure if Trevor Lawrence has that leeway to do that and pull off an Eli Manning because that was like steal. But yeah, I think that's about it for the show. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. It's not like definitely a new formula. I like it. Do you like it?
Yeah, I like it. I like it for sure. I didn't get to pick my winners of the week for sure, but I'll do that real quick right now.
Yeah, go ahead.
For this week, the boys are back in town and Ricky Bobby. You know, I'm gonna have to pick. Of course, I picked me, but I don't want to be selfish. If I was like for real looking at every player and everything, my honest opinion, I'm gonna have to give it to Ricky Bobby, man. And then for next matchup, El Sicario de LA versus Commissioner Hulk. Who's winning that game? Is Christian McCaffrey still playing? Yes, right or no?
He's not.
No?
He's doubtful.
He's doubtful, so probably just missed this week. I mean, yeah, I'd probably give it to El Sicario de LA either way.
For sure.
His team's just solid. And let's see. Next matchup, we got Christian and El Ilegal. I feel like El Ilegal is going to take that one for sure. We also got El Paisano going up against Your Hearst Nightmare. For that one, for sure. Let me look at it. Yeah, man, for sure. This game might go to. Yep, this game might go to Robert, maybe. But the Dalvin Cook isn't playing. Oh yeah. No, never mind. This is gonna go to El Paisano de LA. I mean, yeah, it's gonna go to El Paisano.
Yeah,
for sure, 100%, no doubt. And then lastly, we're going to have the champion, El Mencho, going up against Azteca. And no Patrick Mahomes, no dub. So I'm going to have to give it to El Mencho for sure on that one. And that's about it. I'll do my jalapeno, my habanero challenge next week. So stay tuned for that too.
Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed me suffering for like the first 20 minutes.
I know I did.
Dude. Ooh, I'm better now. But that was a doozy. It's a rush, man. All right, man.
Go for it.
I guess that concludes our show. We'll see you guys next week for another episode of Helmet to Helmet. Later.